Welcome to SS2 English Language. This lesson covers sentence transformation, a core grammar skill tested in WAEC English Language Paper 1. You will learn the most important types of sentence transformation and practice converting sentences correctly while preserving meaning. Sentence transformation is the process of rewriting a sentence in a different grammatical form while keeping the same meaning. WAEC English Language tests sentence transformation because it requires a deep understanding of grammar, not simply memorization of rules, but the ability to apply those rules flexibly. The examiner gives you a sentence and a beginning or a keyword, and you must complete the transformed sentence so that it means the same as the original. For example, original sentence, nobody helped him. Instruction, begin with, he. Answer, he was helped by nobody. This tests knowledge of the passive voice. Sentence transformation tests your knowledge of several core structures: active and passive voice, direct and indirect speech, conditional sentences, comparative and superlative structures, and gerund and infinitive patterns. The most common transformation type is active to passive and passive to active. Active voice, the subject performs the action. Passive voice, the subject receives the action. To convert active to passive, the object of the active sentence becomes the subject, the verb changes to be plus the past participle, the agent, doer, is introduced with by. Example, active, the teacher marked the examination papers. Passive, the examination papers were marked by the teacher. Key points, the tense of be must match the tense of the original verb. Present simple, the teacher marks, the papers are marked. Past simple, the teacher marked, the papers were marked. Present perfect, the teacher has marked, the papers have been marked. Future, the teacher will mark, the papers will be marked. When the agent is not important or not known, it may be omitted, the papers have been marked. Note, not all verbs can be used in the passive. Intransitive verbs, verbs that take no object, cannot be made passive. You cannot say he was arrived by the train. The second major transformation type is direct to indirect speech and indirect to direct speech. In direct speech, you quote the exact words, Bolu said, I will pass my WAEC examination. In indirect speech, you report the words without quoting exactly, Bolu said that he would pass his WAEC examination. Rules for converting direct to indirect speech: 1. Change the reporting verb from said to said that, for statements. 2. Shift the tense backwards, present simple becomes past simple, I will equals he would, present perfect becomes past perfect, past simple becomes past perfect. 3. Change pronouns, I becomes he or she, we becomes they, my becomes his or her. 4. Change time and place expressions, now becomes then, today becomes that day, tomorrow becomes the following day, here becomes there, this becomes that. Changing indirect to direct speech reverses all these changes. When the reporting verb is in the present tense, no tense shift is required. She says she is going to the market stays in present tense. Conditional transformations involve changing between first, second, and third conditionals while preserving meaning, or transforming a conditional into a different structure. Example, she does not work hard. Therefore she does not succeed. Transformation, if she worked hard, she would succeed. This is a second conditional, hypothetical present, built from a simple present statement using if with past tense in the condition and would in the result. Comparative and superlative transformations, no other student is as tall as Emeka. Transformation, Emeka is the tallest student. Or, Emeka is taller than any other student. Gerund and infinitive transformations, it is important to read widely. Transformation, reading widely is important. General strategy for all transformation questions: first, identify what grammatical structure the keyword or opening requires. Second, transform the verb, pronouns, and tense as required. Third, check that the meaning of the transformed sentence exactly matches the original. Today we covered the main types of sentence transformation tested in WAEC: active and passive voice, direct and indirect speech, conditionals, comparatives, and gerund infinitive patterns. The key principle is that the transformed sentence must preserve the exact meaning of the original, not add, remove, or change any information. Practice by taking tense sentences from any WAEC past question paper and applying each transformation type. Pay close attention to tense shifts in reported speech and to matching the tense of be in passive constructions.